Oh, doing good. How's things?
Oh, yeah, it's all right. All right.
Good.
Just watch the Bulls get like absolutely embarrassed. I didn't watch.
You really
I
just
didn't. I
you
didn't. No,
don't
I
like
didn't. I didn't.
yourself.
No, I didn't watch. I didn't watch. No, I didn't watch the whole game. But I've kind of been like the kids had swimming tonight, so it started when they were at
Ah,
their swimming, and I was kind of like just all into Twitter when I was at swimming, so I was following along, and then just
okay.
I kept up following along on Twitter like the whole time, and it was just like tweet upon tweet of like the Bulls. I mean, it was the one I just read. They've given up 100 points 10 times already this season, and they at home. I'm sorry, at home 10 times this season, and they did it only 17 times last year. So I mean, there's still a lot of season left, but they're they're really bad. And then Taj got hurt tonight, I guess. And
Yeah, that's what I saw. I
so
saw that on Twitter while I
they got
was
nobody
yeah.
left. They're playing. They're the Atlanta. I mean, I know the Atlanta Hawks just won, so they're happy. But they're like laughing because like, dude, they're running. They ran a frat. They like stole the ball 2 times in the last 30 seconds of the game away from the Bulls. The one time they did a fast break with an alley oop. The next time the guy like stopped dribbling and held up his dribble after he stole the ball because I forget that dude's name. I think his name's Feliciano or Felicio. I can't
Hmm.
remember which dude it is, but he's got no left hand, so he lost his dribble with his right hand. So he just lost it, and then instead of grabbing it like with his left hand or being able to pass it or pick it up or whatever, the dude just stole it right back from him. So it's like I'm watching like the post game now, and I don't have any closed caption on. I'm watching Kendall Gill, I believe it's Kendall Gill, speak here, and he just looks like everything that he's talking about is just disappointing. So next year, do we have a new coach? Because obviously, I think Fred Hoiberg is not the right guy for the job. But
See,
I think the whole team's not the right guy for the team. You know what I mean? Like there's a
yeah,
select few guys on this team that you don't let go, and the rest of them, it's like, man, you gotta. There's some bad decisions there. At one point, they I mean, the guys they got on the court, they're not an NBA team.
that's kind of what I think the bigger piece is here.
Yeah,
I just don't think that this is not an NBA caliber roster. This is a team that was pieced together just from I don't even know what at this point. It's almost like it, you can't even say that they fell in love with their draft picks because it's almost beyond that at this point.
no, they didn't, man. It's man, they're just not good. But let's stop talking about that because that's just that's done. I mean, now you're talking about what was it the last time I looked at the standings the other day? They were what in the sixth seed? I want to say. I'm gonna look right now.
I heard seventh this morning.
See what they've fallen to. Um, it's yeah. Well, I want to say that ever since we kind of started chatting again recently, man, the polls are horrible, and it's like every time, because I believe that we've spoken at least a little bit about them, and every conversation is
It's the same.
they're bad, and it just keeps on getting worse. Okay, so now, yeah, they're in the seventh seed. They're at 27 and 25, which puts them. I mean, if the season ended today, they're playing Toronto in the first round and most likely getting ousted.
Bounced.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
and it's not like they can't. They could easily. I mean, I mean, you know how it goes with it. There's so many right now at this point. So you got they're they're a half game ahead of Charlotte. They're a game ahead of Detroit, and they're 3 games ahead of Washington. So I mean, they have these teams that could just like pop up. and it's not like they're doing anything. So, eh,
Yeah.
good luck, Fred Hoiberg.
See, I don't know. I wanted to hear an interview this afternoon with Mark Schanowski on the afternoon score show, Boris and Bernstein, but they apparently they were going to ask Dan was going to ask him if they are if management is seeing the same things that we're seeing, that fans are seeing, and just commentators, pundits, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I think the local media, I believe, is very soft overall. Like the papers, I find them very soft on on the Bulls organization, and I don't know why.
I don't know.
Sorry.
No, no, I'm sorry. I'm I'm interrupting you to agree with you because I don't
Oh,
know
okay.
why either. It doesn't make any sense, like they always get the pass. They always get the pass.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like they're gonna get to hire these two guys are gonna get to hire another coach. I bet.
yeah, and that's insane. And when I mean they get a pass, there's some individuals, there's some writers out there that get it and understand it, or there are some pundits out there that are willing to not play favorites and just make life hell for everybody else. Like Cowley, I think, is one of
Yeah.
those one of those kind of writers. He doesn't care who's in charge. He doesn't care who his coach is. He doesn't care who his favorite is. He'll play his favorite when he wants to, but he's just going to be he's going to go after it no matter what, and he's going to go for that story, and that's his bit. I get it. Okay, fine. I sometimes I don't like the way he goes about it, but okay, that's not up to me. Um, yeah, for him, I haven't. I think he's going to be starting to go in on Hoiberg and management, and it's going to be, oh great, Colley's going after Reinsdorf management again, and that's just going to kind of get swept aside. But if somebody like Casey Johnson, who to me I think is probably the best basketball writer in the city, if he's going to go after him, okay, then I think you're going to get some people to listen, and you're going to get that out there. But overall, if you're going to think that Rick Tellender is going to go out there and get him, go after him, hell no. I don't even think Rick Tellender knows what a basketball is. I just flat out don't. I'm trying to think of any of the other. David Haw, he's too mercurial. He's just a flake. He goes whichever way the wind's going. So maybe that's a little harsh on him, but I don't particularly find him to be somebody that's going to be, quote, holding individuals accountable. So unfortunately, you have there are these extremes right now in sports commentating right now in Chicago, where you have either placaters, you have cheerleaders, you have guys that are just willing to give a pass to them, or there are guys that are out there that are just inflammatory. And right now, I think Cowley falls under that inflammatory bit.
I'd probably agree with you there. I mean, it's just frustrating, but maybe it's just because I'm in the lull of football's over.
Yeah,
just gotta wait for playoffs now.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that and hockey and
Well,
but
I think I was talking about playoffs just for hockey. I don't know.
yeah, okay.
Mixed up in the whole basketball conversation, but yeah.
No, that's okay.
I mean, and God, unless some kind of drastic thing happens, I don't see it going anywhere. The coach doesn't get off his butt and say anything. Yeah, like they don't. It's like another coach that doesn't have control over his whole situation. That's what it looks like. But they certainly don't play like they're on the same page as their coach. But whatever. Let's cease talking Los Bulls.
Let's see. Well, I guess I wanted to go one more point on it.
Oh,
and
go ahead, sorry.
I'm sorry, and this isn't going to help things at all, and I know it's not going to help things at all. And what I mean by that is there's a really big free agent that is ready to test the market come the end of the season, and that's Kevin Durant. Now, I have not that I'm expecting the Bulls to go out and try to woo him and sign him,
Yeah.
but I don't even have the faith that they could even do that. I just don't. It's just not there. Plus, that's the last thing they need. You already got an idiot in Derrick Rose there who can't play with Jimmy Butler. You got Jimmy Butler who, yeah, it's apparently this is his team now, and everyone else be damned. But it, I don't even know what to think at this point. It's kind of like you're not a destination. You've been shown up by every free agent for the past 4 years, and you're ending up settling for Pau Gasol, Carlos Boozer,
yeah.
and Ben Wallace.
It's
That's
even
what
more
you
than
got.
that. You go back to Tracy McGrady and what happened with that stuff. I mean, they sent Benny the Bull to meet Tracy McGrady. Like it's just when do they? I don't know. I'm scared that it's just the scared thing that nobody. It's not a destination.
Yeah.
It's
It's not a yeah, the organization is not a destination. I don't think it has anything to do with all the other stuff with the nightlife and the things surrounding Chicago. This is just not an organization that's seen and respected the way that I think it once was. I don't know, 20 years ago,
yeah.
15 years ago.
Oh
I mean, we're talking that far back now.
no, it's 20 years ago. It's 20. It can't be 15 because if you're 15, then you're in the 2000s, and it was done by then.
Yeah.
It was over. It was blown up. That was when they decided we're not doing this anymore, and
Yeah.
that was the beginning of the baby bulls, and that was the beginning of like horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is the Nick.
This sucks. All right,
This is
let's
the
move on.
oh yeah, done. I don't want to talk about this. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
So, did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did. What did you think?
I was happy. I was glad that I had made a bet with somebody, and I said that Denver was going to win, and so I was kind of glad that I picked the winner of the Super Bowl because I got to be honest, I can't remember the last time I thought maybe you know what maybe it was I should give myself more credit. It was when Seattle wiped Denver
Oh,
the last time around. I was thoroughly pretty much set that that Seattle would win. I didn't think they would win so convincingly, but I thought they would win. But no, it was man, that was like I just got handed to them. I don't know. I chalked it. I went in. I think with the whole they were playing the best at the end of the season. I don't care that Carolina was 15-1 because down the stretch they were having some pretty horrible halves of football, and Denver was their defense was just killing it, man. And defense makes like everything in the playoffs. So, I mean, you're coming in. I remember I saw a tweet the morning of the Super Bowl, and it was from one of the writers from Pro Football Focus, Sam Munson, who said that in the
oh,
whole
he's good.
in the whole playoffs, they Newton had not been sacked or knocked down,
Uh-uh.
and it was like, does that change today? And I'm like, I think it does, and it totally did. I mean, they just handled them, and then I don't know. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not the hugest Peyton Manning fan in the world, but that's always nice to see, dude. That's pretty cool. I mean, how can you hate on something like that? Like when you want to end your career that way, if that's indeed what's happening, because I don't think it's actually come out and been said that he's actually officially done. But then I started. What was the one rumor I heard about him? Possibly ending up as the LA Rams quarterback to start off a franchise there. But why would you do that? I don't know. If I'm that guy, dude, that guy's got cash money coming from everywhere. And the biggest story is like, does he have beer distributorships? Of course he does. Why do you think he said, "I'm gonna go drink a ton of Budweiser"? Like he kissed Papa John before he kissed his wife. Like
That's insane. I saw that after the fact, and I'm like, okay, forget this whole thing.
you know what?
I,
It's crazy. I love that. I love that